The Adams Archive.
This is dark. Disney is grooming our children, and it is far worse than you could have ever imagined. We're not talking about Baymax and tampons. We're not talking about like Luna Moon, the superhero, and pronouns. We're not talking about the Pride family pushing critical race theory. All right? Are you ready to have your childhood ruined? Because this doesn't just encompass the new and up-and-coming shows. This isn't the new liberal woke Disney. This is a theme that is woven through the fabric of almost every TV show and movie that has come out of Disney since we were kids, and even before that. All right? Are you ready? Now, my wife came to me with this realization on one of our children's shows that they were watching, which they will never watch again. All right, my wife came to me and she said, something weird that I didn't realize before is it seems like Disney has an overwhelming amount of TV shows where the child keeps a secret from their parent and confides in their uncle. All right, so I took that information and ran with it. After running a comprehensive analysis of all Disney shows, popular AI chatbot ChatGPT concluded that 40% of TV shows on Disney feature a storyline where the child keeps a secret from their parents and tells it to their uncle. Let me be clear. This is not just some lame plot theme. This is a sinister grooming tactic that every single parent and human should be outraged about. This is absolutely disgusting. Okay? I have 28 examples of this in front of me, and I will read them all off for you. Okay? I'll read them quickly, and then I'll go into the details. Lizzie McGuire, Kim Possible, Austin and Ally, Shake It Up, Good Luck Charlie, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Wizards of Waverly Place, Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb, Big City Gardens, The Proud Family, The Emperor's New School, Lilo and Stitch, the series, Tangled, the series, Casey Undercover, Stuck in the Middle, Sydney to the Max, Bunked, The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Girl Meets World, Raven's Home, Liv and Maddie, Jesse, Good Luck Charlie, Austin and Ally. And those are just some of the shows that were pointed out by ChatGPT. Just some of them. There was almost 100 TV shows that I got it to point this common theme out for. And it equaled, according to this AI technology, 30 to 40% of the TV shows had a theme to it, including this. Now, I'll walk you through this. I'll just give you some really, really brief overviews of these TV shows. But it's quite alarming. All right, here's Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire confides in her uncle David Gordon about her struggles in school and her crush on the classmate Ethan instead of her parents. Kim Possible keeps her secret life as a teenage spy a secret from her parents and confides in her uncle, who is also a former spy. Austin and Ally. Ally Dawson confides in her uncle Barry about her stage fright and her dreams of becoming a songwriter. Rocky Blue from Shake It Up confides in her uncle Louie about her dance career. Good Luck Charlie. Teddy Duncan confides in her Uncle Mel about her desire to become a writer and a secret video diary project. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Cody Martin confides in his uncle Aristotle about his fear of performing despite being an aspiring magician. Wizards of Waverly Place. Alex often confides in her uncle, who is a wizard and often owns a magic shop. Phineas and Ferb keep their invention secret from their parents, but occasionally confide in their Uncle Lawrence. Big City Greens. Cricket Green often keeps secrets from his parents and confides in his laid-back and adventurous Uncle Bill. The Proud Family. Penny Proud keeps secrets from her parents and confides in her Uncle Bobby. The Emperor's New School. Cusco keeps his status as an emperor a secret from his parents and confides in his cool and adventurous Uncle Pacha. Lilo and Stitch keep their experiment secret from her older sister and confide in their alien Uncle Jumba. Rapunzel from Tangled the series often keeps her secrets from her parents and confides in their adventurous and supportive father-in-law, the captain of the guards. Casey Undercover, teenage spy who keeps her secrets from from her parents and confides in her uncle, who also happens to be her handler. Stuck in the Middle, Sydney to the Max, all of these are the same story. All of them. They keep something from their parents and they tell their uncle, right? Jessie, Emma Ross, keeps a secret from her parents and confides in her uncle Caleb. Good Luck Charlie, Teddy Duncan, keeps a secret from her parents and confides in her uncle Mel. Austin and Allie Dawson, keeps a secret from her parents and confides in her uncle Barry. All of these shows are grooming your child to hold a secret from you and to confide in a male figure in your family. Now, I wish this was a world where this wasn't a problem. I wish this was a world where, statistically speaking, that those individuals that they're grooming your child to confide in, to hold secrets actively from you, isn't the individual who's most likely to assault your child sexually. I wish that was not the case. I wish Disney could have shows about confiding in your uncle and holding secrets from your parents and make it not a bad thing. But I also want to highlight the fact that there is virtually zero shows where the same exact scenario is happening with an aunt. You cannot point one out. Cannot find one. What kind of message does this send young girls? What kind of message does this tell young boys? Right? It tells them that it's okay to have a secret with your uncle and to keep it from your parents. It tells them that being groomed is a normal part of growing up. Now, this isn't to take away from the agenda of pushing transgenderism onto your children. This isn't to take away from the agenda of hypersexualizing your children. This isn't going to take away from the agenda where there was a show recently that I haven't heard anybody talk about this one from Disney. Haven't heard this yet. There's a show called like Luna Moon or something like that. Some moon TV show where this girl is sitting in front of a chess robot on the floor, like doing this cool scene where she's playing chess with this robot. And the robot goes, "My name is something robot and my pronouns are she, her pronouns." Like, no, bitch, you're a robot. You don't get pronouns. But they're grooming your child to believe that these things are okay. You go back to the head of Disney in their internal meetings who came out on a Zoom call and said, "I am pushing this LGBTQIA plus LMNOP agenda in every single way that I can." Right? You see it in Turning Red. You see it in the Baymax series. You see it in like this Luna show. You see it all across the new Disney movies. Almost every single one of them. Stranger Worlds. You see it in all of them. And she's gloating about it. Gloating about it. Now, these are not mistakes, right? This is not a fun little plot twist, right? This is a concerted effort to groom our children. Concerted effort. This is intentional programming that leads to extremely dangerous positions for your child to find themselves in. To believe that it's normalized. To believe that it's okay to keep a secret from you. Because they didn't think of that before until they get programmed by Disney to think that it's cool to keep a secret from your parents. And it gets even darker when we get into the statistics of this. 1 in 9 young girls, 1 in 9 girls experience sexual abuse at the hands of an adult. 1 in 53 boys experience sexual abuse at the hands of an adult. More than 10% of the young girls who watch these Disney shows will have been sexually assaulted in their lifetime. More than 10%. 1 out of every 10 girls who watches this Disney show where they make it seem okay to keep a secret from your parents and confide in your cool uncle will have been groomed to believe that that's acceptable. Groomed to believe that it's acceptable to hide something from your parents and confide in your uncle. More than 10%. In more than 40% of the show, 30 to 40% of the shows has a similar theme. The NSVRC reports that 93% of child sexual abuse victims know their abuser. 93% of abused children know their abuser. Almost 100%. 34% of the perpetrators being family members, and 60% being acquaintances or other trusted individuals. 34% out of the 1 out of 9 girls are assaulted by their family member, and Disney thinks it's cute to groom them to keep secrets from their parents and confide in their uncle. Now, here's my question to you. Do we really want to give these predators a helping hand by normalizing secrets, keeping secrets from your parents, confiding in your uncle? Right? This is a global issue. This is not just in the United States. Right? And there's been calls for boycotts. And I am guilty of keeping Disney Plus for my children, even through Turning Red, even through Baymax, all the shit that I talked about that, even I am guilty of maintaining my Disney Plus subscription. Until today. I will never in my house have a Disney Plus subscription again. Now that I know that my children were actively being groomed by Disney to hold a secret from me as her dad and to confide in some other random male counterpart as a result. And I ask you to join me. I hope that #boycott Disney goes like wildfire around the internet once this is found out. I cannot imagine that it doesn't. How else? If this is not where you draw the line, where do you draw it? If it's not where they groom your child into believing that being assaulted and holding a secret from you is the norm, then what is it? What the fuck is it? If it's not that, what is it? How does that not cause you to cancel your subscription? Right? I don't care. Stream it. I'll give you 5 websites to do it with. Stream it. But don't give them your money. We need to send a clear picture to corporations like Disney that we are absolutely not going to continue to allow you to program our children for your disgustingly dark purposes. Protect your children. Get them away from these programs that are actively grooming them, right? It is your job as a parent to mitigate risk, if nothing else, right? Protect them, house them, feed them, mitigate risk. If you have children and you decide to maintain a Disney Plus subscription after finding this out, you got some soul searching to do. Or you're just a complete optimist who does not live in a real world where more than 10% of young girls, 10% of girls in their lifetime will be assaulted, and 94% of the time they will know the person that did it. That is a disgusting reality. And again, I wish they could have this theme, and I wish they could push this all they want and not have it have a negative outcome and not have it be based in the fact that there's a very high likelihood that your child will go through something and now think that it is acceptable to maintain that secrecy from you. Right? And that's what you have to understand about programming, right? That's what you have to understand about the way that you, if it is nothing else, you take a young baby and that baby goes from having a blank slate, right? Just think of it like if you think of it from like a programming perspective. I don't know how to program, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass, but if you look at it from that perspective, you have to teach that child how to operate in this world, right? You got to put all of the zeros and the ones in there so that they know not to touch a hot fire, right? And some of that programming is built in, but some of it can be manipulated. And it's not the ones that are completely built in that they're trying to manipulate. It's the ones that are susceptible to impression. It's the ones that are like, hey, they're family, right? They're cool, they're hip. It's your uncle, not your dad or your mom, right? Tell them your secrets about the boy you like. Tell them the secrets about the clothes your parents don't like you to wear. Tell them, like, and again, this is not with the ants. It's not even an even playing field. It's not even like this was stumbled upon. And that's how you know. That is how you know that this was intentional, is that it's not a consistent theme for men and women. It is specifically uncles, specifically male mentor type figures that are being called out and utilized as a way to groom your children within these TV shows. Right? And I can look at several of those and know that some of them were something that my daughter was consuming and something that I consumed when I was growing up. Right? Something that probably you consumed when you were growing up. And this is not even getting into the movies. Not even getting into the movies. Right? And we already have a very long list. Right? And when you continue that out, you find more and more and more. Right? Like ChatGPT said, 30 to 40% of them. So what are you going to do with that information? Are you going to leave here, forget about it, allow your child to watch some stupid ass show that's going to program them to keep secrets from you, to believe that pronouns are a real thing, to think that men can have periods as long as they're wearing a trans shirt like in Baymax? Is that what you want for your child? Or are you going to take the, 3 steps right now to do so, right? And let's see, maybe I can do it right here. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to log into Disney right now. It's going to take me a sec. Give me a sec here. Let's get this computer over here. My daughter's going to be happy about this. Let's log into Disney right now. I'll walk you through the steps. We're going to go to DisneyPlus.com. All right, DisneyPlus.com. All you got to do, follow me along here. DisneyPlus.com. If you have children, let's make this fun. Log in. I'm going to put in my username. Let's see how we do it. How hard do they make it? We're going to go to, I assume, go and click on your profile, go to account, and at the very bottom, there is a delete account button. 2 steps, log into Disney, press account. 3rd step, press delete account. If you want to delete your Disney Plus account, you must cancel your subscription first, or you will continue to be charged. Deleting your Disney Plus account will delete your email address, first and last name, and profile. It will also anonymize all other Disney Plus account information, so it is no longer associated with your email. You will also be unsubscribed from all marketing campaigns. If your Disney Plus subscription is billed by a third party, you proceed through the requested Disney Plus account deletion. Then you will immediately lose access. Look at this. They sent something to my email. They will give me a 3-digit code. Go log into my email. Let's get that one-time code. There it is. 60516, and then some other number. Not sure why I wouldn't care to tell you that. I'm not sure you're trying to get into my Disney Plus subscription. And even if you are, have fun. 60516. And delete. Just like that, folks. 3 steps. Log into your account, click account, press delete. That's it. And you're done. I hope you followed me along there. All right. Now, on that note, do what's right for you. Do what's right for your family. And damn it, do what is right for your children, because nobody else is going to. In fact, almost everybody who is on the other side of that has the best interest of your child not in mind. Whether it's a corporation, whether it's the government, whether it's a corporate entity, whatever it is. You are the only person who's going to take that seriously. And your child's going to either grow from it or suffer from it. So, on that note, Man, I got to take a breath after that one. That pisses me off. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it so much. I hope that you got something from that today.